Hey there, Scorpio. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We are going to jump into the fun stuff today. So we're going to start with 2 angel number oracle cards. We will then go into tarot, and then we will finish with an alchemy of the spirit card. So, spirit guides, come play. We have 0303, taking chances. Take a moment to observe the people around you, your environment, and your health. This is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues. Prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. And then we have 0440, the gut feeling. Trust your intuition, Scorpio. It's more than just a feeling. Be genuine with others and prioritize meaningful relationships. Remember to bring value to every interaction. Treat others with respect, as your actions will return to you in kind. Be mindful of boundaries, as too many voices can cloud your journey. Okay. Let's see what tarot has to say for Scorpio. We're going to start with our energy. Let's see what's going on. So we have the Knight of Wands, along with the Two of Wands. Okay. So you are someone who is very passionate. You are someone who can be quite charming when you choose to be. And you are someone who is always so full of life. So the Knight of Wands energy is all about confidence. This is about being adventurous. Now that energy can kind of tip the scales a little bit because the Knights they generally like to push us forward, but their energy is so off the walls. Okay. So we can go from being confident to being cocky very, very, very quickly. But when we tie in the Two of Wands energy, the Two of Wands is a card about having to make a decision. So we need to decide, are we staying or are we going? So this card is about courage and about really seizing the day. We really need to make a decision and move forward or not. So we're going to grab one more card. We have the Sun. So choosing to stay or to go, whatever your decision, it looks as though it's going to be the right decision for you because the Sun is a card of positivity. It is a card of success and optimism. So with the Knight of Wands, that fiery, let's get it done energy, with the Two of Wands, you pretty much have the world in your hand. You just need to make that decision. We are going to be led to success and happiness. So let's see where our possible challenges lie for Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. So you are plugging away. You are someone making investments. And I would say you're plugging away and making investments in yourself. So with the Two of Cups energy, this is about love. And when it's in the challenge position, are we looking for love or are we feeling lack of love? Are we not loving ourselves the way we should? So the Two of Cups, it's a partnership. It's a love. It's a union of two. So if you are in a relationship, this could be related to that person. But when that card came out, it made me think this is a relationship with yourself, that you are not loving yourself the way you should this week. And with the Seven of Pentacles energy, it's almost as if we are taking a time out. Like we have been plugging away, we have been working, we have been making investments in ourselves. But this week we just don't like ourselves, Scorpio. So let's see how we change that. What is the advice from Spirit for Scorpio? The Devil and the High Priestess. Okay, so the Devil card. Now, the first thing this card could be is a literal Capricorn in your life, or the Devil energy itself could mean that we are getting depressed. This is a tough energy. It is depression, sadness, lack. It is abuse, and maybe some mental health issues. But having said all that, we bring in the High Priestess. And that High Priestess tells me that we need to trust ourselves. We need to trust that gut feeling. And this is again going back to the 0440 angel number, the gut feeling. That's the High Priestess energy. That High Priestess, she is intuition. She is inner knowing and spiritual insight. So we need to look within to get through our depression and sadness. So we're going to grab one more card. Again, advice from Spirit. Spirit guides, can you expand on this energy for Scorpio? The Knight of Swords. Okay, so you're in your head a little bit. I have a feeling this is absolutely depression or some sort of mental health struggle right now. The Knight of Swords is a card of, well, the Swords energy in general is an energy using your mind. This is thoughts. So with the Knight of Swords, we could be dealing with overbearing energy. Again, because it's a knight, so we will be moving forward, but that energy is kind of all over the place. So we are going to trust our gut. We are going to get through whatever is making us sad or depressed, because the Knight of Swords is going to push us a little bit. We are going to think things through, and there's going to be big changes on the horizon. So the Knight of Swords is going to usher in that quick moving energy to get you to trust yourself again. So Scorpio, I think this whole reading is all about you in self-love and how we get you back on the right path. Let's see what our possible outcome is. The Emperor. Okay, you're going to do it, Scorpio. Oh, you're going to do it. And the Queen of Cups. You are going to fall in love with yourself again. Oh, I love this. So, the Queen of Cups, she is nurturing. She is loving. She could very well be a person in your life. If it is a person in your life, lean on them. If it's an energy, soak it in. Go ahead and hit that like button to claim it, because the Queen of Cups, she is all about letting her heart lead. And when we tie that together with the Emperor is all about stability. So if we are struggling with sadness and depression this week, Scorpio, Spirit is telling you you're going to get a new opportunity to flip that around. You need to trust yourself when this opportunity comes, because you have the High Priestess in you, but it's going to lead to the stability of the Emperor, which is what we all want. That stability, that structure, and dare I say protection. So the Emperor very well could jump in and really protect either the Queen of Cups or that energy, that love, that nurturing, that motherly heart. So holy crow, Scorpio, trust your gut because you've got this. Spirit is literally telling you, you can flip the script. So we're going to grab our Alchemy of the Spirit card and we will see how Spirit ties this all together for you. We have the bear. Let's see what the bear is about. Spirit of balance. The spirit of the bear wants you to search for balance in your life by reminding you that, just like the seasons, you must learn to put your energy into action where there is an abundance and save it for when there is scarcity. You can't have the same level of productivity all year round, and that's okay. Be wise, make a list of priorities, and include your mental health, holy moly, and your spirituality in your chores. Okay, let's read that line again, Scorpio. Be wise, make a list of priorities, and include your mental health and spirituality in your chores. Find your rhythm. Learn how to rest. Just as with any other task, resting requires practice. Quiet the mind. There is no rush. Life will be waiting for you to return. But know the difference between resting and being lazy. Don't fall into procrastination habits rooted in fear. Don't let tasks accumulate to the point they become a burden. There's enough time if you find the balance. So Scorpio, it does look like this is going to be a tough mental health week. The energy is kind of pushing back on you, but Spirit says you're going to have a new opportunity to flip that, and you are going to be in the most amazing Queen of Cups, loving, nurturing, and stable energy. And stability is where it's at. So Scorpio, if any of this resonated with you, I would love a like, share, or follow. Subscriptions really do help with small channels, and I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you again for stopping by, and I will see you next week.